Hello everyone, this is Robin and I am putting together a video to show you a little bit more about sweet treats. Now, I was playing with some of my new stamps that are about to be released, or if you're watching this later, they are already released, and I wanted to make my daughter a card because she loves cupcakes, and so I'm just going to use the regular cupcake when we actually make the cupcake. But I was thinking and I was pondering more about what I was going to make on this card. I thought I needed a tag. And then I realized this has a whole tag feature of the coolest tags that have just different dimensions to them. So if you're ever looking for a quick tag, Sweet Treats is a really great cartridge. And also, I know I've used these flowers before when I've made videos. There's some really cute flowers in this on this cartridge, and there's some really cute cupcake holders and party favors that I've also made videos for and projects already, but I wanted to show you just how to make a quick and simple card. This is for my 12-year-old daughter, and this is the color palette that I've chosen to use. I wanted to do something really bright, and so I'm going to make my cupcakes using the four in the middle, the lime green and the darker lime green, and these three right here, they're all Coordinations cardstock in a package that I have. And this is Tempting Turquoise and Pretty in Pink. And then I'm going to have it on black. I think that's what I want my cupcake to be on. I just want it to pop. So I'm going to put it on black and just see what we come up with. I have no idea what it's going to look like yet. I'm just kind of showing you my thought process, and I feel like that thought process. I talk with my hands. If you guys could just see me with this camera here, it's pretty crazy. So I thought I'd show you some of that as I'm doing it. My husband thinks it's pretty funny that I talk with my hands, but I do, even when I'm on the phone. Anyway, I am getting off the subject here. I just kind of pick colors that I think would look, well together, good together. And I am just going to use them on this card. And you can kind of take the colors that I've made and kind of create your own palette. So let's get going. Okay, let me show you how I have my cardstock on my mat. It's a very colorful creation right here. It's art. I love it. Okay, now what I've done is I had to look at my picture here, and I had to look at the color picture and see what was what. And so the frosting is actually going to be the first cut where you cut everything out. And I want my frosting to be the bright pink. And then I'm going to shift it, and this is going to be the under part right here. It'll be the polka dot. So I want the polka dots to be the lighter green. And then the outside of the wrapper is going to be the blue. And my little swirly is going to be the darker lime green. And then my tag is going to be pink, and I'm going to use colors right here, incorporated the different colors. I'm going to use it on the tag, if that made any sense. I hope so. Okay, kind of crazy in my house right now. They're playing piano down there. I think they're starting a band. We probably have enough to start a band in my family right now, actually. Alrighty. Now I am going to cut this at 3 3/4. I think that's a good size. I don't think that'll be too big, so let's find out. We're going to press the first button here, which is this right here. It's the first page in my handbook that has the buttons on it. That's going to be how you figure out which button it is. I was going to show you a trick. Pretend that you're putting your handbook into your Cricut this way, and that's how you decide how the images are going to lay on your mat. Just always remember it's putting it in sideways, because otherwise you won't. It'll help you so you don't get all messed up. Alright, now we're going to press Shift, and hit your cupcake. Cut. Press your line return to get it up to the, right here. And I am going to press my Layers 1 Creative Features button right here. And I'm going to press my cupcake again, and that will get me the bottom part right here. And if you want to wait and just look in your little screen. Now if you're working with the regular sized Cricut, the Cricut Personal Cutter, you will not see the pictures in your screen, but you will see the words. Okay. And now I'm cutting the swirly. Keep it on your Layers button, press Shift, Cupcake, and a swirly will be cut. Okay, now I'm going to do the tag. The tag up here, now I'm going to have to change the size too. Let me look right here. Now, which one am I going to do? I think I will just go ahead and do this tag right here, and I want it to be cut. Do you hear them? They're singing downstairs. I'm going to have it be cut at 3. Let's see. I'm going to say 3 inches. That might be too big. I'm going to say, let's see here, 2.5. I'm going to say 2 3/4. And I'm going to press my tag, create a feature button, which will cut this right here. And we're still working with the same button here, which is awesome. Okay, cut that, and we'll see what size. Let's see here. I have a stamp that I'm going to use. I want to make sure. And it says Sweet Cupcake. And that's way too big. So I'm going to cut a smaller, I think I'm going to cut 2-inch tag. I ended up cutting the tag at 2 inches. So now I want to cut the top part of the tag right here. And I'm just going to move my blade over here, and I hope it fits. I think it will fit. I'm going to cut it in the lighter green. I'm just trying to I'm trying to make it all coordinate with each other. So we'll see what this looks like. I'm going to hit Shift and press my cupcake. Remember that my creative feature button is on tags. And it looks like it's going to fit perfect. So let's make this into a really fun card. So here are my pieces cut out for you to see what I have. Like I said, I cut this one in pink for the frosting. So I'm going to show you how to put this together if you don't know already how to do this. We're using, this is my new pink ATG. I have a video on the comparison to the 714. It's pretty much just the same thing. Someone mentioned it might be a little bit lighter, made with lighter plastic. We're still investigating that. It feels lighter. It's really fast. It's really cool. Really cool. Alright, I'm just adding this on here. And I didn't add it perfectly. That's okay. You don't have to be perfect with paper crafts. If you wanted it perfect, you'd have bought it at the store. That's what I always say. Okay, because it's smaller pieces, I'm just using a smaller adhesive. The ATG is great, but I don't really like working with it for the smaller pieces. And then I have... Crash! I have my smaller, this is a Zig 2-way glue pen. I love this. And there's different glues that people use, and you just got to find what works for you. Okay. Whoops. Put this on here like so. Oops, like this. Okay. I love these colors already. I love these. I love that stack that I got. The coordinations. It's just like the basic stack. It's an 8.5 by 11. But all of the colors in it are just so vibrant and bright, and they cut like butter. They cut like butter on your Cricut. I haven't had any problems with them tearing or anything like that. Okay, now let's put this baby together. Now here's my tag that I said. Remember, we cut this at 2 inches instead of however big I had it before. And I'm just going to go ahead and glue this on the top using my 2-way glue pen right here. Isn't that cute? Just, whoops. It's cute, Robin, when it doesn't stick to your finger and lift up. Then it's cute. Okay, there we go. Well, it's kind of crooked, so I'll try to fix that a little bit. And it's good enough. Perfect. Well, it's not perfect yet. What did I say a second ago? If I wanted it perfect, I would have bought it at the store, right? Okay. Trying to straighten it out just a tad. Okay. Perfect. Enough. Alright, so I'm going to have this here, and here's my black cardstock that I cut. This is 4 inches by 5 1/4. I have some big shadows today. There. Hopefully that'll help with the shadows. Okay, now I'm going to kind of just lay out. I want that here. Doesn't that just pop on the black? Isn't it just so cute? I'm going to have that here, and I'm going to stamp on this. Like I said, I'm going to stamp Sweet Cupcake, and that is in a stamp set in my Pink Stamper stamp line. I have 12 stamp sets. Whoops! I just gave something away. This video is going up on Wednesday, and the release is actually on Friday morning, so you're getting a little snippet of what's happening in my Pink Stamper. I've got some new stamp sets coming out, and just fun stuff, you know. Just trying to keep it fun for everybody, but My daughter is really into cupcakes, so when I was designing this stamp set, one of these stamp sets, I wanted to have one for my 12-year-old daughter to say sweet cupcake, and she loves it. It's her favorite. Sweet cupcake. This is just a really fun, you know, little stamp for you. And I'm going to have that here, and I might actually, I'm still debating if I want the little hole to show or it not to show. I might not have it show, but I am going to have this tag. I have a scrap of pink ribbon, and I'm using, oh, my scissors I better take off. And see if I can beat the clock. My camera is just about to die. That's what we sing for our kids when they're doing talent show. We sing da 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 da. It's kind of annoying too. Da 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 da. Am I annoying you yet? I'm sorry. I'm really not trying this time. Too bad to do it. It's just happening. All right. I've got my paper folded in half. I'm going to go ahead and add my, if I can beat the clock, that is. Using my ATG, come on. Just give me 30 more seconds. I can do it. I can do it. I promise I can do it. Okay, get that on there. Isn't that cute? Isn't that so bright and fun? Oh my goodness, I need dimensionals. I knew I had some in the other side of my office. Okay, 1, 2. This is a big one. 3, I have to do 5. Let's see if I can do it. 1, 2, 3. And I have an idea that just popped in my head. I'm so excited for it. 4. Okay, that's not good. 5. Oh, isn't this so beautiful? Just these colors on here. Sweet Cupcake's going to go right here, kind of underneath. And then I'm going to use this ribbon. And look at how long that is. Just tie a little ribbon right here. I always twist it on the bottom. It seems to hold it tighter. Okay. Cut it straight across. Cut it straight right here. And I'm almost done. I'll just glue that part down later. I think I want to add a little bit of bling. What do you think? We need to add bling. Yes, vote for bling. I know some of you are saying, yes, Robin, we need bling, bling before your camera dies. Bling, Sweet Cupcake. Okay. This is going to be where it gets a little tricky. I'm just going to put it on my spiral, and I'm just kind of swirling my stickles around in just a circular motion. But look at that. Isn't that just awesome? I love it. Okay. Oops. I messed up. Not really bad, but I can fix it. There, I fixed it good enough. Isn't that so super sweet? Isn't that a Sweet Cupcake card? So I hope this was helpful, and I really think Sweet Treats is a great cartridge to have. Have a sweet day, everyone. Bye-bye.